TTL News. Today I'll be bringing you news on developing story right outside Montgomery, Alabama. Mr. Martin Luther King Jr. himself and thousands of people marched for 5 days enduring a 54-mile march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. They embarked on his journey in efforts to attract national attention and pressure Congress and President Johnson to make changes to African American voting rights. This campaign march led to a mass arrest and violence resulting in the death of 26-year-old church deacon Jimmy Lee Jackson, who passed attempting to protect his mother from the officers. This killing had led to increased violence between the nonviolent demonstrators and police officers. As a result, Dr. King began sending out public statements and telegrams calling on all religious leaders from all over the nations to join them in a peaceful, nonviolent march for freedom. As this story continues to develop, we will have two special guests here to share their thoughts about what this march means for them and what steps need to continue to be taken in order to continue this fight to granting voting rights. We now have Mr. Sherbert here live with us. Can you share with us your thoughts about the significance of this march?
Thank you for having me. We want to draw attention to the nation to show the struggle for African Americans voting rights in the state.
How will granting voting rights to African Americans impact our nation as a whole?
It will allow our people to be able to express themselves politically and have a say in who leads our nation.
And our next guest, Miss Lucy, is here with us to answer some questions about the significance of this march. How will granting voting rights to African Americans impact our nation as a whole?
Well, I would just like to thank you for having me. Getting the right to vote is what many African Americans have been fighting for a long time. To be able to gain the full rights as citizens of this country that will allow them to voice their political views.
Can you share with us your thoughts about the significance of this march?
We are marching to be able to fight for our freedom and to be able to voice our political views.
We will continue following this developing story and keep you all updated on the turning events and statements reported from the White House on what the future holds. Reporting live from Montgomery, Alabama, I am Toni Lockhart, TTL News.